And now the finale of Twilight Princess HD. Everyone, I hope you're doing good. I hope you're ready. I'm doing good. I'm wearing my certified big sexy shirt.
Double wide booty.
Very correct, Ganon. Double wide booty. Thank you, Ganon, for the tier 3 sub. Appreciate you. I have a great suggestion. It's another Nintendo franchise that I don't think you have a lot of experience with. Is it Metroid? Why are we here? I mean, does this spawn you here? Like, I'm confused. What? Oh, it does spawn you here. Okay, never mind. This is fine. Wait, does it? Is everything, is my game broken? This is where sitting in the sky drops you off. Okay, okay. I've never like quit my game right there. No, I am not playing iCarly 2. I joined the clique after this. I was considering it. No, I wasn't. I want to see a Twilight Princess Metroid randomizer. Twilight Princess Metroid Prime. TPMP. That game sounds quiet. Feels like it's really quiet. All right, so we're gonna be heading into the Twilight realm, where it's very spooky and scary. I need to learn how to sit up straight. Does anybody have any advice? Like tying my back to a 2x4 or something? Whoa, it's the spooky men. Wait a minute, Minna's the Twilight Princess. Wear a corset. I don't think that would help me very much. I saw a Facebook ad for a device called Upright that you place on your back. It vibrates when it detects you have bad posture. Like, where does it vibrate? Like, on your back? I'd probably get used to it. I'd probably be like, this is a nice massage, you know?
Oh, what a wonderful booty.
Oh. Cats, thank you very much for the tier 2 sub. Upper back, like right below the neck. Oh, okay, I get you. Ooh. Sorry, I started rubbing my own neck, started feeling good. Did anybody see my tweet today? About moaning in bed. Everybody was liking it. They're like, MC, good joke. Nobody wants to retweet that onto their timeline. Yeah, I went over a line. I went over the line where it was funny, but then it was just not people didn't want to retweet it. I'm not looking at that anymore. Skip. Don't want to watch that. Too scary for me. I didn't buy the thing, so I'm not saying it was a convincing ad, but it did seem coincidental. I guess so. Moanin' on Main. The OnlyFans story. What's up, Brian? Hello. All right. One selfish favor. Okay, Minna's hiding. So in this we have... Okay, we have to talk to him first. We have basically 3 main parts of the dungeon. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Part 1 and 2 are short. Part 3 is a little bit longer, but not too bad. This dungeon in general is pretty easy. Pretty fun. Being an adult means moaning in bed because your back is so sore. Yeah, that's my tweet, Junior Noodles. That's it. You found it. And you hit the copy button, you hit the paste button. Amazing. I need to ignore everything. Ow. Right, I'm on hero mode. I'm not playing OOT randomizer. I can die. Business idea. Make an OnlyFans, but the only content you upload is 10-second reviews of random video games. So you're saying people have to pay to have me give them a video game review? That's ridiculous. Why would I ever do that? Would anybody pay for it? I'll start my page today. Oh, no, wait, hold on. I'll show a little cleavage. That way it's spicy. Ryan, gonna be working on design stuff, so I'm gonna lurk for a bit. All right. Enjoy. Hold on, get in the wallet now. No, Montaro, it's not TOS. At least I don't know anything about OnlyFans. I can safely say that I have never once in my life been on OnlyFans website. I've only seen it talked about on Twitter, both jokingly and seriously. But I can safely say I don't even know what the site looks like or what type of things they do. Bop, bop, bop. Everybody give some rupees out for Peoples who gave me a hundo. Thank you very much, Peoples. Wowza. I missed City in the Sky. How did it go? Boring, mostly. We did it, though. A key! Jamie, we're just talking about starting an OnlyFans account where I just upload 10-second reviews of video games. But the problem is I'd probably talk about the 20 video games that I know and play, and then I'd be out of content. I had something to an MC Gamer OnlyFans. Oh, nice. But probably not a Super MC Gamer OnlyFans. The thing is, I feel a little bad for the actual site OnlyFans, which I gotta stop saying because I hate that word. This, like, because it has just become a meme of this is the place people upload their lewd images, you know. Imagine being an actual like person who wants to use OnlyFans to, like, you know, interact with your fans. Oh, nice. I was trying to kill Keith, but I hit him. These keys suck! Am I still an MC Patreon? No, I shut down my Patreon. Then I started a Patreon, then I shut that one down. Mostly just because, like, wasn't like at that time really doing anything. I felt like I'm very particular with, you know, asking people for money, and I don't want to promise or ask people for money unless I'm able to deliver something regularly. But never say never. You never know. I have some ideas. Not for Patreon, but for just doing stuff. I got some cool people who want to work and do stuff with me, and I like that. Yoink. Yeah, this orb sucks. No, this orb is the worst, one of the worst parts of the game. You gotta carry this dang orb from room to room, and you gotta pick it back up. There's some cool tricks. I just don't know how to do them. I'll try to do the one here, but I again, don't really know how it works. I have an idea of how it works. I think I need to stand in the back right corner. Or no? Maybe bottom left, like here? Nope, not quite. Link! Where am I? What do I do? Oh my god. That guy actually helped me out. What a bro. Oh! Oh! Why is this game hard today? Like, harder than usual. It feels like I'm under attack constantly. Palsar is easily the worst temple Twilight Princess. I mean, I don't like the forest temple. I really don't. I don't like the monkeys. They're a little goofy. Okay, don't get chomped. Good advice for life. Don't get chomped. Forest Temple does its job, but it's a tutorial. The problem is it's a tutorial 2 hours into the game. I have no patience. I am one of the most impatient people in the known universe. The fact that I can play through Zelda tutorials is a miracle. Because when it comes to like Pokemon tutorials, I have no patience. It's not hard to make a good first temple. It's extremely difficult to make an incredible first temple. Are there any incredible first temples in The Legend of Zelda? Great Deku Tree's okay. Swamp is okay. Dragonoo's Cavern is pretty good, but you know, it's very linear, so it's not like... I'd argue something like Eastern Palace is actually kind of amazing, and the game with the past, A Link to the Past.
What's this icky paint like goop? It's mud.
I mean, hey, if you want to talk about good first temples, talk about Breath of the Wild. Every temple is the good first temple. Uh-oh, Zanthead. Ow. I just really let it hit me. Did anyone do Va not Boris first? No, I think most people, because the game kind of leads you towards the Zor area, most people did Varuda first. Forsaken Forge without the sword is the first dungeon. I don't want to talk about it. Delicious. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, they're all here again. Come here. Where are you? Mission complete. No! Zan had 2. Zan had 3. Cool. Now the question is, how do I get up there? Probably do some sort of double claw shot shenanigan, but I see. I can see clearly now. I can't see clearly at all. This is not the key, right? This is just a bonus. Zant stamp. Like, where you get a tramp stamp of Zant. You get your Zant stamp. Fun fact, all shadow beasts have a tramp stamp of Zant. I gotta stop saying all those words together. Stamp. Professional review of Miiverse. I too like to remember fondly on dead things. Miiverse was fine. It kind of was it was Nintendo social media, which means it wasn't supported very long. It was full of weird things and it didn't really work properly. 4.8 out of 10. All right. Zan 2. Junior, what's up? Thank you very much for 44 months of sub. I honestly can't believe it's been that long because it feels like it's been much less. I'm gonna try something unique here. Watch this. Ready? Okay. Okay. This sucks. Cool. No! There is a Twilight Princess randomizer, I believe. I think it's underbaked at the moment, which is why you don't see it around. It's a bit underbaked. It's got a bit of a soggy bottom. Underproved. Man, he really didn't want to spawn other enemies. He kept teleporting in the middle. I mean, I have no problem with it. Whack him. Whack, whack, whack. TP Arena is actually in a testing phase. Very possible. What's up, Juker? How are you? It was good to get to say hello to you formally. Was it yesterday? I don't know what time is. I've always seen you around, especially in the Protonian Johnian community. It was good to get to say hello formally. Would there be a point to a Breath of the Wild randomizer? Yes, if you do it right. Especially if it's an entrance randomizer. And no, and by the way, I agree wholeheartedly with you, Juker, about Wind Waker Randomizer is, I think, in my opinion, the most polished randomizer. Ocarina of Time Rando's done a great job, but Wind Waker Rando's generator and tracking tools are like nothing, like not comparable to any others. They're all so good. But all of them are starting to step up, and I appreciate that. Sure, I'm excited to die soon. Never played Wind Waker Randomizer, and I think I agreed. Yeah, no, it's just well made. It's well made. Hey, I'm smart. Big if true. Look at that. I'm like a professional, dude. Amazing. Man, I used to do a lot of Wind Waker speed runs. I don't really do speed runs anymore. I kind of just like chilling. I get too when I do speed runs, I get too much pressure, even when I'm bad at the video game. Want to step up, Link? Thank you. I knew he could. He just didn't really want to. Hello? I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot your face. That barely stunned him. I only ever casually speedrun the Metal Gear games before I do speedrun, so it was really unoptimized. I mean, I think casual speedrunning is really fun, where you just kind of like, you know the game and you kind of put up a timer. You don't even have to submit to the leaderboards. I think that's a lot of fun. All right, these keys are gonna try to ruin my entire existence. Look at that. With half a heart. But fantastic. Isn't this TPHD glitchless? It's TPHD glitchless segmented. Okay, nothing. Half heart hero mode. How you doing, Naptastic? By the way, since we're kind of like chilling here with mostly folk who have been joining, you know, just because I'm MC, I want to say that we've been really blessed this past week. We've had a lot of good folks from the Runaway Guys community, from the 8-Bit Drummer, Jared, to Tom and Steven. We've had a lot of raids from those folks, and it's been very nice this past week. Just gonna have, you know, some new people coming in. So I always, you know, some of you might already be here and still hanging out with me. So I just, in general, I'm very appreciative. It's been a cool thing to have. It's always nice to have fresh blood. You know, I could say it any other way and people would probably be happier, but you know. I find dumb ways to play through games now, like I did much of Majora's Mask as I could with the Blast Mask. Yeah, that's fun. Now that is fun. And I did not know it updated or regens during the pause menu. That is a piece of knowledge. Hey, I finally got thwacked. About time, man. I was waiting. Have you thought about doing a virtual Zelda-thon these times for PPE and such for health workers? Yeah, June 5th. It's called Side Quest. We're benefiting direct relief. We've not only thought of, it's in the planning. We were benefiting direct relief no matter what we were going to do this summer, but because of the pandemic, we've had to retool our options and done. It's already in the works. Schedule soon. Keep an eye out at twitch.tv/ twitter.com/Zeldathons /Zeldathon.net for more information. I appreciate that, Juker. I will always keep you in mind. You are someone who, when it come to my mind of good mods, good people who like to help out, your name is definitely up there, just because I've I lurk hardcore in John's streams, and I know you good. I know you good. I've actually been having a fun time, and again, I usually don't like talking too much about the Twitch meta, but I've been trying to figure out what I want to do here on Twitch a little bit more. I had a little bit of a schedule back in January and February, and then I kind of slacked off a little bit because I got real busy with the pandemic, honestly, and my direct relief work. But I'm kind of like thinking about, I have a schedule idea that I'm working on that I want to say before I'm ready. And I'm forming a little bit of a mod squad of folks who are like wanting to help out, volunteer on the stream. I started the year making a schedule, and it makes things feel so much more chill. Yeah, and that's how I am. Are you gonna play more Zelda after TP? Probably not. I kind of want to do like either Mario or Animal Crossing. I don't know. It all depends on like what mood I'm in. Like if I'm like kind of feeling masochistic, I'll be like, Mario Maker, here we go. If I'm feeling, hold on, blast that man. You want to fight? Get out of here. If I feel like I want to chill out, we'll play some animals. If Link came to the real world and Gandalf was Zelda's mother, what's the color Wednesday? All right. I'm not answering that. Blue Juker, I thought the update was pretty enjoyable. The new update has a lot of stuff that I've been kind of wanting for Mario Maker for a while. Like the world maker is the best part. I always just feel a little bit sad in being a Nintendo fan, because I, as just a fan, can see lots of opportunity. And I know Nintendo's smart and they're full of people who have been doing this professionally forever, and they don't need me to tell them what they need to do. I'm just saying, I have some theories. If you did this, Nintendo, you not only get more money, it could be really low effort. Like, I don't know. Hire some interns to port some more VC titles, please. Just simple things. Easy. I wonder about Nintendo and their whole strategy right now, honestly. I'm really like worried because of the pandemic. We don't know how much Nintendo is doing to just be like what they're doing that they planned before. Like, did they plan to release all this news just randomly, or was this news that came about because we can't do a direct, they can't record things, they can't get other people together, and they can't confirm release dates? We don't know what's happening right now. And Nintendo is a company that likes to tell us about good news, but they never want to talk to us any other time. Like they give us the news, and then they stay quiet until they have more news, which, you know, is probably good company practice. Hey, where's the other masked singer? Where is he? Hello? Ah. N64 VC can't come soon enough. I don't know. It prints money. I don't know what John Nintendo's thinking over there, man. Hey, I was sipping my Pepsi. Get out of here. Nintendo 64, like, re-releases like they've been doing with the Switch Online. I don't know. It's just crazy that Nintendo has, like, every cool game. Every one. And they can just, like, because they're Nintendo, they can just be like, no, we're gonna wait on that one. And you know, again, I say this as a longtime Nintendo fan. I no hate. I want to know. I want to be in the business meetings where they say, hey, there's a lot of like you know, the social media marketer says, hey, we've been looking at a lot of the trends lately, and what people really would like is Mother 3 and this. And I want to know seriously what their reasons are for no, that's not a good business decision is, and because I trust that it's not a good business decision. I think Nintendo's smart enough to not do things stupidly. Wii U marketing. I'm sorry. Yeah. Mother 3 is dark. But you know what? They also are like Bayonetta. Welcome to Smash. Bayonetta. You're basically our property. Oh, what's in this? Nothing. Wow, nothing. Aha. What about the Breath of the Wild sequel, Platinum Pikachu? Your question is the Breath of the Wild sequel, question mark, exclamation point. I don't know what the question is that you are asking. I'll respond with yes, please, maybe. How about that? Yes, please. The Nintendo Online app is pretty questionable as well. In that I want to ask questions? Absolutely, you're right. You are very right. No pun intended, you know? I just wonder, like, what is the reasoning? And actually, I know the reasoning. I don't know. I have a strong theory that I'd put money on for the reasoning on why we have no proper, I hate to use the word proper, no online system that we would consider to be something worth talking about. And it all comes down to Swapnote or whatever, Flipnote Studio or the 3DS app that had Predators on it, and Miiverse being a disaster. I think Nintendo's like, you know, we make good video games. We don't make good social media and communication methods. Why don't we just stick to what we're good at? If people have their Discords, they'll use their Discords. You know, they have their Twitters. We don't need to do that. And I support that. I do support Nintendo on that. And if they just want to have a little app, like if you want to do voice chat, open up your app. I think that's not the worst decision Nintendo could ever make. Open the pot. Where's the fairy up in this household? You here? Where's she at? Is Fairy not present today? She didn't come to school. All right, I just won't die. Simple. All right, what's the first thing? It's Diababa. That means I would need my Gale Boomerang. Hot take: Nintendo should go software only, develop games for PC. Ooh, no. Nah. You know, I respect your opinion. That's a cool thought, but Jamie, I love this. I love it. See this? I love this. This is good too, but I like this. You know? Wow. Watch this. You know what you can't do on PC? You can't take off a controller off your PC. That'd be wacky. What the heck? You broke it. Whoops. I like it too when it doesn't try to connect to the internet. See, I like Nintendo's hardware. I don't like their online services. I don't like their net code. I'm fine with how they have their online like social system set up. I don't mind them being like social thing is not our good thing. I pull out the USB cord for my Xbox controller, remove a controller for my PC. All right. We got a Joker here. I don't know. There's a little thought to me of buying a new Zelda game and having to set the resolution and frame rate and V-Sync up that just makes my stomach kind of curdle a little bit. Question: if you want to sacrifice a good console design with awful infrastructure. Well, I think we can get both. Nintendo just needs to get their act together a little bit. Like I wouldn't sell out their hardware business because they're bad now. I would just hope that young people and young developers still keep getting involved at Nintendo. And sooner or later, they'll be the ones in charge, and they'll know. Why does my Switch say you're playing Animal Crossing? I just pulled out my Switch out of the dock, and Animal Crossing's open. So I don't know. I have it open, I think, Marissa. Marissa. Thank you for the resub. Yeah, I did this, Marissa. I went like this. Wow. What a console. You know, I actually have two uncles who work at Nintendo. One of the folks I know made the Lego Mario, and that's sick. You know? It's like when people complain about Nintendo Labo, when people are like, what is this cardboard? Like, it's not meant for you. If you don't like it, it's probably not, that wasn't really targeted for you, you know? Same as Lego Mario. Like, if you're like, this is not my thing, it's probably because it wasn't meant for you. That said, I will buy the Lego Mario. Ganondorf is very loud. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie on Switch. Like, I actually am very, 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 one more time, very happy that Microsoft is kind of being like, yeah, you know, our hardware, we'll keep making it, but it's basically just a PC with an X on it. You know? I like that they're starting to be a little bit more loosey-goosey with how they make systems and stuff, and I think that's smart for them. And I think it's smart for them to let Nintendo publish Banjo-Kazooie. Because they know that it'll just give them money. Because you know Nintendo would work out a special contract for Microsoft, you know? Dia Baba! We're gonna probably die during this boss fight. Just so you're prepared for it. Oh. Large Goron. Hold on, I don't know where my boots are. Stop. Where are my boots? When I use my gamepad, sometimes I feel like my mom using her laptop for the first time. Never played Banjo, honestly. I feel you. I've actually never been a huge Banjo fan. I'm familiar with it, but I honestly I've never finished a Banjo game. I just think they're neat. He's swimming. All right, time to play Where's My Zant? America's favorite game. No. Yes. Thank God that phase is over. The worst phase. Ook. Hold on, I gotta stop looking dumb. Thank you. Yippee. Oh. Okay, we got him. That's really cool, but I do like the Ganondorf story in this game. I've gone on record talking about it quite a number of times about how, because a lot of people were of the opinion that Ganondorf was an afterthought or something in this story, and I'm like, no, he's a primary set piece. Okay, it's only got one stab. That's really funny, Jamie. Yeah, I can safely say I have no. Uh-oh. I have no interest in playing video games like Nintendo games on my phone. Like, you couldn't pay me to do that. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie is stating my number one fact that Ganondorf hasn't had like a news story, Ganondorf specifically, since 2006, and it's very sad. Enko, I have a YouTube video on my channel called like In Defense of Zant or something, and it talks about why I think Zant is amazing. Hello. Please stop. Okay. Oh. Let's go, shield. Link, I did not ask for jump slash. Oh, he got me. Stop! Yeah! Woohoo! We didn't die! Calamity Ganon is the worst Ganon. Honestly, he should have been a cowboy with that name. Okay, hear me out on this one. I think that Calamity Ganon kind of is not great because you don't get any character. But I would debate that Ganon in A Link Between Worlds is worse because he's literally a dead body that gets taken over by Yuga. Like, come on, that's like the most pathetic Ganon I've seen to date. Oh, here we go. It's the face. It's the face. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Zant Champ. Zant Champ. I like Yuga because the nice story says Yuda from the Fist of the North Star. Oh, I like Yuga. But Ganon in that story sucks. We must save Zelda. Oh my gosh. I forgot about her. Who's ready to die during horse phase? I am. So, here's my in defense of Calamity Ganon in short, my friends. Calamity Ganon is a character that doesn't speak, but is talked about a lot by a lot of characters as a like ever-present evil force that has plagued the nation for a long time. And I do kind of like that idea. I would have preferred in the world of my video game to have talking Ganondorf man, but I actually really do enjoy Calamity Ganon as like the concept of like this is just an evil being that is like has no mind, has no thoughts, has no reason. It's just pure malice and evil spreading across this beautiful world and taking it over. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough of that. If they gave us more of that, if they gave us changing elements, that could have like I think sealed Calamity Ganon as like a better villain. Especially if like Calamity Ganon could communicate in some way. But, you know, even if it was just like utter nonsense words, like the moon says, like consume everything, you know. I think there's opportunities there that we just didn't get to see founded. He has no style, he has no grace, but this dwarf has a funny face. Thank you, Juker. I want a Breath of the Wild sequel will do with that. Oh yeah, no, Breath of the Wild sequel, I'm very excited because Dorf is in play for no reason. Is it pretty certain the Breath of the Wild 2 zombie guy is Ganondorf? Yes, there is so many like, okay, YouTube videos like being like, Zelda theory, is this not Ganondorf? It's like my guys. Take a look. He has the yellow like gem on his forehead. He has long red flowing hair. Gerudo symbology. Like artwork on the wall that clearly shows past fights with Ganon. Like, yeah, if it's not, then we have been debated by Nintendo themselves in the largest way, and I am upset. My air conditioner's working overtime today. My toesies are a little cold. What's the sock situation? Looks like I have no socks in here, so maybe after the game is beat, I'll go find some. You know what I do have? I have some Runaway Guys Coliseum official oven mitts. I could put these on my feet. Just we would have to not tell any of the Runaway Guys crew that these were on my feet when they put them on their hands next spring. I did just take a shower, so my feet are squeaky clean, you know? But I don't think they'd want to do that. I'll throw in the wash. I'm not putting these on my feet. Yeah, Platinum Pikachu. The people talked about that in their theories as well. Imagine living in Castletown and not spending your entire day at Telma's bar drinking milk. Yeah, all the Link Midna shippers are screaming. I don't get that ship. I mean, sure, whatever. You know, I won't yuck yums. But like, I don't know. She's kind of mean to him the entire time. She gets better, but you know, I don't get it. I don't get it. Telma's bar is getting a lot of business today. Oh man, did you see the giant spider on top of the castle? Yeah, you saw that too. I thought I was drunk enough, and so I came to the bar. I was like, man, I gotta go where my people are. Anyways, what are we talking about? Oh, right first, not left. Wii version. I'm ready to die to some bokoblins. Or not draw my sword and get hit by a Kargarok. You know, one of the two. Imagine experiencing this game and not respecting Zelda Midna. Oh, you're saying Zelda Midna as a ship? Or me not... or are you saying that I don't respect those two characters? Because I respect them both very much. I like this game Zelda a lot and this Midna a lot. I think they're pretty cool. This Zelda has a lot of crap to deal with. He has a lot of crap to deal with, you know? Of course, last delinquent. Like the Zelda in this one has like an actual war on her hands that she's trying to deal with, basically. It's like, we're being invaded. You know, it's fine, Link. Just target the enemy who's on the ground, not the guy swinging his sword. Dang. Link's got some weird priorities. Agree with you, RSDJ. RSDJ, when I see your letters, I think of Robert Downey Jr., but then I'm like, what's the S for? Super. So it's like Robert Super Downey Jr., the most powerful man ever made. If Ganondorf was dead, what was Calamity Ganon? Man, I don't know. We'll find out. I used to be such a lore nut and like a theory maker, and I still am. But sometimes when I get asked questions, I'm just like, man, it's a video game. I guess if you want me a theory, all right, you want me a theory? Here we go. My theory is that the Calamity Ganon was Ganondorf trying to break free, his absolute essence breaking free. And what we see in the Breath of the Wild sequel teaser is in fact them discovering like they're like, why is like there's still signs of Ganon in this world? Like, what the heck? I thought we killed that fella like once and for all. And they do a little bit of research and they find it's like, oh, this guy's been leaking Calamity Ganon for not nigh on millennia. Oh, you want to die? Sure. It's gonna lay there. I'll hit you. Oh! He got me good. You would have died if you had the Ganondorf amiibo on. But I didn't. Time for Campy's favorite line in all of Twilight Princess. You might think it's this one. I follow the strongest side. That is all I have ever known. But that is not Campy's favorite line. Campy's favorite line is this following line by Midna. He spoke. I don't know if that's actually his favorite line, but I've always joked that it's his favorite line because he always likes to bring it up. Wow, 20 rupees. That's not my key. Wait, right, he gave me the key. I got it. Intelligence? What's up, Lyria? I think that might have something to do with the Calamity Ganon. I don't, because that would give Nintendo credit for developing the Zelda timeline story beyond one game. I have a video I've been meaning to make, and you know what? I'm starting to feel frisky enough that I kind of want to do it. Where I don't want to spoil it, but let's just say it involves the Zelda timeline and a YouTube parody. I won't say what I'm going to be parodying, but it's not game theory, I'll tell you that much. All right. Time for the last annoying fight of the game. You can see here we have Calamity Ganon leaking all over this entire kingdom. What are we going to do about that? We have flex tape. Just take a nice slice of the flex tape. No more. Ow! Sorry, Calamity Ganon. You mean besides the horse chase? Yeah, no, the horse chase sucks. Are you playing on hero mode? I'm gonna die to Lizzie Alpha. Oh man, the double. Use the power of Mighty Putty to stop this Calamity Ganon. That's the best part, is the slap of the flex tape. I don't care about that meme. I missed out on the whole flex tape joke, but I still like the pretty good. What do you think about Matt Pat's theories on Zelda? I think they make for some great YouTube videos. I think that that Matt Pat puts a lot of work into making them really enjoyable YouTube videos. And there we go. That's my thoughts. I will always go on record because some people think I dislike Matt Pat, but no, I have a lot of respect for Matt Pat. Matt Pat knows how to make good videos. That said, game theory is not my cup of tea. I'm okay with that in my life, but it is cool. It's just cool. I respect it. Whoa! A nut! Oh wow, he hit me. Oh, Helm Splitter. Sure. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Oh, oh! Blink, you didn't do the cool put away. Honestly, a shame we didn't see this kind of combat style in Breath of the Wild. Yes. I'm fine with both, honestly. I think there's a lot of it could have been this or that, but I'm happy with what we got. What I like about the Breath of the Wild combat, it's just there's so many objects you can use, and it makes it a little bit more creative than I don't want to use the word quick time event, even though Breath of the Wild also has that. A puzzle, I see. I don't know how this puzzle works. I believe there's a shape I need to form. Aha! Would you look at that? There's some info. So I can't tell which one I gotta light first, but I'll have a go at it. Apparently not. Okay, that one's the longest lasting, so. Would make with a good crossover with Zelda. NES Golf. And that is the only correct answer. I will not be taking questions. Lizard 1 and Lizard 2. Yeah, you can get Rex's outfit from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So you can make Link look even more dumb than what he usually does. Which is astounding, honestly. On says hi. Hello. Hello. Rex's outfit always is, I always laugh about it. It is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Two open doors. Well, I think I need to go outside, but I kind of want to know what's over here. Wow. Nothing. Oh, hold on. A button. It's a shortcut that I will not need. So I think if I went the other way, it's how I get the key to access the special room. Which I kind of want to do. Yeah, I'm going to quickly actually go do that. I can get in there on the other way around. Bob, Bob, Bob. Thank you. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Darkness Before Dawn. I appreciate you for the 605. $605 bits. Just like that. The upcoming is a really cool scene. It's one of my favorites. See you later, by the way, people. Thanks for hanging out. And thank you again, Darkness Before Dawn. All the bits are always very appreciated in these trying times. The arrow was stopped. Got him. It's the squad. Wait, hold on. Can we comment on this? So we got our boy from Ordon with the bird. We got Ashay who has a sword. We have Raru 2 with the giant cannon, and Shad just has a book. Like, what's he gonna do? Read the bokoblins to death? Read him a bedtime story? Look up a poison recipe? Okay, that could be useful, but still, I feel like Shad could have stayed at home. Shad could have like hung back. Like, I mean, Telma would have way more usefulness than Shad in this instance. I like Shad a lot. Please don't disrespect Shad in my chat. But Telma, she could like have brought some of her big jugs, you know? Crack him over some Boko's head, you know? Throw some meat, distract him. All right, we're gonna try to go get the special item. 'Cause I haven't done this in a while. I got time. Only an hour and 14 minutes in, so we got plenty of time. I thought it was gonna take me 2.5 hours. We're an hour 14 in, so we got some time to do some goofy stuff. You know, I've wondered. I bet these contain bigger rupees or something, right? Wow. Nope. I'm gonna put an end to this tomfoolery before it even begins. All right. I can't remember which one it is that is The Legend of Zelda going to trick me. I think that this one is the one I want to open. Please don't get me again, The Legend of Zelda. Nope, they got me! Nintendo got me again. Well done, Nintendo. You got me. Hold on, can I eat this? No, it's lantern jelly. Yuck. One day I will remember that it is the farther away one. Maybe it'll be after this one, but... Please do not drink the lantern oil. Oh, whoa. 2 dark nuts. Whoa. Spooky. Actually, this might be bad for us. Here, I'll drink my lantern oil. Actually, I can't. There we go. Let me see if I can aggro just one of them over. Apparently not. Oh Lord, he coming.
I'm unbeatable.
You got me. All right, this time with Gusto. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come here, metalhead. Yeah. All right, well, we'll play it safe this next time. These dark nuts do not behave in friendly fire, I don't believe, but the Wind Waker ones do. Yeah. Bum ba bum bum ba bum bum bum. He's really coming for me. All right, buddy. Let's do epic combat. Oh, wow. All right. I understand. You got a big old mace. You're so cool. Wow. Come on. Link, you're supposed to do the cool put away. All right, we got him. We did it, everybody. Oh. All right. Operation, I hope there's a fairy in this room. Actually, no, this gives me like the second key, right? What this does? Yeah, I think that over here is the key for the special room. The exclusive, the DLC room. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, 50 rupees. Wow. Big highfalutin. Time for Link to die from fall damage? Oh. You love this game? I love this game. I'm glad you're here, Tosu Spook. We are heading towards the final battle at the moment. That is not the special key. How do you get this? Oh, where's the special key at? Nobody tell me. I want to use my Zelda brain. I don't usually get to use my Zelda brain because usually I already know everything. I have an idea. Oh no, the special key is for fighting outside, isn't it? Like the graveyard? Is it? Just tell me if it is. Can I make sure what you mean by special key? There's like a special key. Oh, let me look at the map. It unlocks this room with all the goodies. Whatever. I don't care anymore. You get a key outside to use right next to the boss door, yeah. Well, you win some and you lose some. Okay, I think there's still a fairy outside the boss door. But only one. But we'll be fine. Again, after this, I'm going to be playing some... I might be Mario Maker. It might be Animal Crossing. Not sure yet. We'll figure it out. Ah. Forgot about this whole section of the castle. Am I dead? Is that all my hearts? Yes. Okay. This part of the castle always was really exciting for me because you got to like climb up in all sorts of weird ways. One dark nut, a measly one dark nut. That was a really good dark nut fight. Is there really no fairy? There really is no fairy. Okay then. I didn't need it anyway. I might have needed it. I'm going to die in the horse section. All right. God, it's dead. That's fine. Hello. Bad man. I never noticed how his like chest stab wound glows like pulsates. It's kind of scary. Hey, no disrespect for my friends, the MIDI trumpets, Hypercool. The only thing I don't like about this Ganondorf is the back of his hair. Like, look at that. What's going on? Oh my God! He's a member of the Triple Triangle Club. I am too. My God. Hypercool. Hey, thank you very much. Speaking of triangles, here we are. Thank you so much. All right. I like this pose here. I don't know what Midna's gonna try to do here, but where she gives up, but she does this whole like, but I like it's never really explained. It's kind of inferred. Yeah, that's pretty much right, Hypercool. You got it. All right, here we go. Both of you, faithless fools, dare take up arms against the King of Light and Shadow. So you choose, and you shall feel my wrath. Ganon's puppet. Zelda. My controller's not working. Oh. I don't know how to play this game. You have an empty bottle. I do. I'm not doing it. I'm in danger. Oopsies, don't do that, Link. Ah, yes. Link, oh my gosh, he's gonna get himself killed. Can I have a big triangle, please? Yeah. Huge triangle. The biggest triangle I've ever seen, man. Whoa! We almost got triangled. Oi, give me another ball. 2 balls is fine, but 3 is spectacular. I think that was like one of the most efficient patterns you could get. Midnight, get over here. Yeah, do the thing, you know, the Roblox Mega Blocks assembly. Ganon's growing a lot. Is he okay? Where's my tweet from today? Please retweet it. I want to be famous. Which one? Any of them. There you go. Where's that tweet about moaning? There he is. Dark Beast Ganon. Wow. Why do so many of his forms look like boars anyway? Because that's what original Ganon looked like. Homer Simpson, get a job, Homer Simpson. Oh, I understand what you're saying now. His first incarnation was a pig. I mean, in Zelda 1, yeah. Yeet. Oh. Hey, you know, Hypercold, thank you for retweeting my beautiful tweet about moaning. That's support that you just can't get from anybody. Actually, you can, because everybody can retweet. Actual hot take. The best Ganon is Animal Crossing Ganon. Oh, he's pretty cool. I agree with that. Yuck! Decaying Ganon smell. Get the Febreze bit. Midna, get the Febreze! And this is where Zelda sucks up her Triforce again. Zelda's just like sleeping. She's like, I'm taking a bath. She's back. Have you gotten good sleep since Coliseum? Yeah, I had fine sleep during Coliseum. Everybody thought I was on some sort of terrible sleep schedule, but I was sleeping like, what, 5 a.m. until, you know, 1 p.m.? Plenty of sleep. It's all good. He has never destroyed my town. He's got along. Even hit him a few times with the net. Yeah, Gan's fine. Gan usually doesn't like bug nets or fishing rods. In Animal Crossing, he's all about it. Uh-oh. No, I thought that I said get the Febreze. And this is what happens if you don't Febreze regularly, everybody. It's okay. Midna's getting her incense right now. She's pulling out the big guns. She's getting out the scented candle. And Link's like, no, that candle's from my mom. And she's like, don't worry, I'll buy you another at Joanne Fabrics. What am I talking about? Hello? Am I playing Zelda? Or... Anyway, here's a spider demon. Why does it Midna disappear into shadow when Zelda gets her Triforce back? Man, I don't know. My air conditioner is doing great work, by the way. I put in my air conditioner tonight. I thought it was going to do some medium work. It's been doing this. My whole studio is ice cold. What's cooler than being cool? Everyone, what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold, thank you. That's called chat participation. Being MC. Watch this. Ready? Watch this. You ready? I'm about to enhance. Popped my collar. Now I'm like Henny Winky. Happy days. Hey, there he is. He's back. No! He's got the scented candle. I actually really want a scented candle, like holder, like a candle holder in the shape of the fused shadow. So that way you could light it and it would like glow. That's an original Etsy idea. Trademark MC. Hold on. Let me get on the phone with Etsy. Hello, is this Etsy? Wow, it is. Fantastic. Yeah, I was just wondering, could we get like, what's that? Etsy's closed because everything is shut down. Okay, well, sad to hear. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Say hi to your mom. Okie dokie. Prop phone is the best thing I've ever done in my life. You guys like prop phone? It's a good shtick. I just need like my ringing sound effect on my board because the only sound effect I have is very unfortunate. I need to take one day not to stream just to make memes on my board. Look at this. Fantastic. Probably one of my favorite cutscenes in all of Zelda. Dude, I too need some fresh memes. Josh, I'll email you some. Okay, I'll fax you some. What's your fax number? Don't worry. They're on their way, Josh. All right. Okay, that's your sound. All right, here it comes. Send it over. Okay. Almost there. Has anybody made Jared ever just play to dial up noise? Because I want to hear that. Uh-oh. All right, Zelda. This is your moment. Okay. Zelda, this is your moment. All you have to do is hit the man. Please. One of my donation letters is the dial up noise. Really? Here I am. I'm trying to help you out, and you already have the strategies. You already went to game FAQs. She really missed. I must have not caught it, Josh. I'll have to up my Josh watch. Link. Okay. Where is he? Ah! Like I said, we will die in this phase. If we're gonna die in any phase, it's going to be this one. Because Ganondorf is an expert. AI bow and arrow is horrible. Hear me out. What if they made a rocket robot on wheels rando? What's rocket robot on wheels? Pray tell. I'm intrigued. Okay, everybody's freaking out. I just play Zelda. I don't know any other video games. It's an N64 game? Ooh. I will contact the local game store immediately. Since we have like multiple people freaking out that I trust with game recommendations here. Yeah, oh, Link, we have to hit him now. Okay. That one's on Epona. That was Epona's fault. Horse issues. Okay. It's a collectathon platformer. Oh, I'll try it. I'll try that. That sounds fun. Time for my new YouTube series, MC Tries, MC Example, MC. Please, I already did that one. So, like I said, we will die on this stage of the fight because we have 3 hearts. And AI is not good. AI controls everything around us. Where's the big man? He's halfway across the world. Hit him with your trademark bow. That one's on Zelda. I lined it up. Yes. See, all we need is one good run. Well, what was the name of the game here? I'm going to open up at a tab. Rocket on wheels. On wheels. Rocket. Robot on wheels. Okay. I've never heard about this in my life. I will... GameStop. Absolutely not. You Starland? No, that's my jam. Let me see if there's a copy of it in stock. Out of stock. Well, I'll investigate. I'll investigate. Dark Lord! Voldemort! What's my strategy against this man? Oh, chance time, right. Gotta make sure I get his stars. Oh my god, he punched me. Wait, is there a fairy here on in one of these skulls? My Zelda brain says there is. Ho ho ho! Zelda brain! Well done, Zelda brain. Huh. Man, he's giving me chance time all the time.
Oh, I'm unbeatable.
All right, we did it. I did it. I know I've done it plenty of times before, but you know what? I did it. I did it in 2020 too. All right. Yeah, yeah. MCG good. Although I got streamed just in time for this. Yeah, man, we did it. The question is, I don't know what I'm going to stream after this. I'm debating between Mario and animals. Oh. Hate to see it. Pokemon Blue stream? Absolutely not. I haven't even done the first gym in Pokemon Swordy and Shieldy. Pokemon Crossing. I don't know. So my Animal Crossing is like open right now. Kind of want to play Mario a little bit. I really do. Ah, this sucks. We'll play a little bit of Mario. I want to do Mario because there's so many good Mario Maker levels out there right now. I think that'd be fun. I'll start getting that ready. My controller not here. Mario Maker's hype and Animal Crossing ain't going anywhere. Yeah, I feel you, Josh. I feel you. I gotta play Rocket Robot on Wheels. Put it on VC, Nintendo. It's real easy. All right, okay, you all ready? This is when a 1,000 fanboys just imploded within. Oh no, she's hot. That's it's all everybody like freaked out. Everybody was nutty. Sorry, I had to do that because I have the emote overlay. I wanted to make sure it's put on. All right, it's time for a Link's goofy smile. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna turn up the credits music. I'm gonna go use the restroom and find some socks because my air conditioner is too powerful. I'll be right back. Then we'll do some Mario. I have socks. Oh man, my feet are already feeling toasty warm. Exactly what I needed. Absolutely worth the revisit, Juker. It is a fantastic game. Worth every moment. So now that Diet Pepsi is gone, very tragic. I'm bringing out my Deus Ex Machina. Cold water. Maybe. I sealed it very tightly. So I maintain that the Twilight Princess as a game is like probably the Zelda game that has the most consistent and powerful atmosphere. That it, you know, some people, the original game like came out and they were like, ah, it's too muddy brown. But this game I think has one of the most cohesive like feels of any Zelda game. The story feels more like a film-like and more, I don't know, the dark, gloomy nature of it is part of it, its identity, and it's very good. It makes me happy. The music's on point, the atmosphere, the character models, textures, the actual temples itself. It just all works together better than any other Zelda game, I think. I think Wind Waker does a great job. I think this one does a little bit better in that department of atmosphere. And while I maintain that I think Breath of the Wild is the best game, and I think Wind Waker has probably the best soundtrack, this one is a pretty dang solid package, you know? Oh, who could it be? An anonymous gift subber. Thank you very much, Juker. Welcome to the Triple Triangle Club. Enjoy your emotes and frivolity, I guess. So while we will watch credits part 2, we will not watch credits part 3. This is another one of my favorite scenes in Zelda. Well, I guess this is farewell, huh? Light and shadow can't mix, as we all know. But never forget that there's another world bound to this one. Shadow and light are like two sides of the same coin. One cannot exist without the other. I know now the reason the goddesses left the mirror Twilight in this world. They left it because it was their design that we should meet. Yes, that is what I believe. Zelda, your words are kind and your heart is true. If all Hyrule are like you, then maybe you'll do all right. And the subtle wind, like, just really well-made game. Thank you. Well, the princess spoke truly. As long as that mirror is around, we could meet again. Ravio. I see you later. Oh, the big shatter. See you later. What a good game. Just well made. It's solid. They really took their time to make something special, because I remember Twilight Princess, it was announced pretty early on and they delayed it a couple times. Obviously the last time to the Wii's launch, and a lot of people were like, was Twilight Princess ever coming out? And when it did, it was worth the wait. Same with Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild may have been delayed like 3 times, but worth it every time. Thank you, Debug Crew. Debug Crew is always looking out for us. Plus, a Zelda mid credit scene. You don't get that type of care anymore. That's why I say that this is like the most cinematic of all the Zelda games. Like this one feels like a movie. Like Skyward Sword has an excellent story, if not the best story in a Zelda game. But this one, it presents the story in such a nice way. Shoutouts to Nate. Mr. Bildorf. So the holy grail for speedrunning this game was literally discovered 2 days after our conversation a few days ago. Wait, really? Wait, which one? Not Hyrule Castle early, right? I would have heard about that. You're joking. The Snow Peak skip. Huh. Climb Snow Peak without map glitch. Huh. Oh, would you look at that? There it is. Found a YouTube video of it. Well, I guess really it is, isn't it? Cool. Jay Moore, the story resonated so well when I played this game once. Genuinely felt sad when it ended. It's so true. Like, and I'm so glad the HD version came out and like, I don't know. I think it changed a lot of people's existing like positions on it. Of it being like a muddy game, because it became like you got to see what I think they really wanted to intend for it to look like, that the GameCube just wasn't able to. And so it feels like the whole package. You get the whole atmosphere, you get the whole story, you get the music. It's a wonderfully wrapped package. Like, look at this, perfect. A perfect ending. No other things need to be put into the ending. And that's why we have the HD credits with a song that they made in 2005. Tantalus. Wait, can't skip? I've been had. I've been had by Tantalus, everyone. I swear I could skip the normal credits, but these? No, Tantalus will not allow it. I need to hear all about Garth Midgley and his art progress management, which I am very grateful for. Honestly, I really think that Nintendo could continue doing stuff like this. I think that they have been a little bit more liberal about handing out their games to more like smaller studios like Tantalus and Grezzo, and they come out fine. They come out pretty good. I know some people have little mini gripes like with Grezzo's choices, but for the most part, they come out really good. And I would hope that they continue to explore that, because, you know, people always want Zelda. They will always take Zelda. Good games. But we shouldn't, like, let the main Zelda team make new games. I don't want them working on Skyward Sword HD. I really don't. I want them working on Breath of the Wild sequel. I want them working on another 2D game. You already have the Link's Awakening engine? Hand that off to Tantalus. And now I'm saying the boss name. And say, hey, can you please make Oracle of Seasons and Ages? Fantastic. That's why Princess HD, everyone.